Welcome to Vnewsletter, produced by the editorial team that brings you the music and sound retailer. I'm Jill Nicolini. Well, we're about 1 month removed from Summer NAMM, and as often as the case after a successful show, there's lots of news to share with you all. There have been some changes to the NAMM Executive Committee, and we'll tell you about them. Yamaha helped set a new Guinness World Record. A major name in the guitar space is back and better than ever. Plus, Diodario's unveiled a new corporate structure. And finally, Sennheiser recently reported some very strong results. Let's get started. This year's Summer NAMM show was the biggest, most successful summer show in 5 years, and that's great news for our industry. Held in the beautiful new Music City Center in Nashville, the show increased in exhibit square footage by 25% over last year. In total, there were 422 exhibiting companies, representing more than 1,150 brands. That marks a 12% increase over last year. Buying power equaled the increase in brands. The number of retail businesses rose more than 26% from the previous year. In total, nearly 11,500 people registered for the show. Congratulations to Joe Lamond and the entire NAMM team. And at the Summer NAMM show, the NAMM Executive Committee welcomed a new member, honored its outgoing chairman, and announced new appointments. Larry Morton, previously NAMM's vice chairman, moves into a new role as chairman of NAMM's board of directors. Chris Martin, chairman and CEO of CF Martin, joins the Executive Committee as incoming secretary. Also stepping into new positions within the Executive Committee are Mark Goff of W.H. Page & Company and Robin Walenta of West Music. Kevin Cranley, who served as chairman since 2011, distinguished himself during his tenure by revising and consolidating NAMM's long-standing vision, mission, and objectives. Stay right here because new products are coming up next.
Peavy's goal has been from the first to be better, build a better product. Making good products at fair and reasonable prices, that's where expertise comes in. The best is yet to come. That's what keeps me going.
Blame it on the rain. No, sorry, I'm not going to bore you with my singing Milli Vanilli. Wow, can you remember those guys? Rain Riser Systems has introduced its line of sound dampen risers. The Rain Riser's named after the raindrop shape built into its internal structure. It incorporates elements of a classic studio partition, including absorption, diffusion, decoupling, and bass trapping. And it's all combined within the form of a non-resonating elevation system. This design provides acoustical isolation for drums, amplifiers, and any other instruments and performers from the stage surface below. Chord Buddies launched Chord Buddy Jr., a half-size guitar for the 4 to 8 age group. The guitar comes with Chord Buddy device attached and allows young players to work on strumming as well as rhythm and timing skills. It also allows them to build finger strength and dexterity, as well as ear training for how to make chords. It's a miniature dreadnought guitar from Perry's guitar line that comes with a DVD, songbook, digital tuner, and a gig bag. Shure's SC846 sound isolating earphone features a quad high definition micro driver with a 3-way system configuration for dedicated low, mid, and high frequency distribution. The design includes a low pass filter. It's a true subwoofer that enables deep low end performance without sacrificing clarity or detail. The SC846 delivers strong, impactful bass, enabling the mid-range and high frequencies to shine individually. The natural roll-off of the subwoofer provides the tweeter and mid-range drivers the acoustic space needed to be heard clearly and accurately. It's not every day a company in our industry earns a Guinness World Record. That story on deck, plus electric guitars is back, rejuvenated, and ready to rock. Stay with us. This next story is so cool. Music-filled Manhattan's West Village when 175 musicians performed on 175 Yamaha portable keyboards. All of this was to achieve the Guinness World Records title for largest electronic keyboard ensemble as part of the annual Make Music New York celebration. Now in its 7th year, Make Music New York is a citywide festival of more than 1,000 free concerts held in public spaces on June 21st. The record-breaking event featured a performance of Pachelbel's Canon in D by musicians recruited throughout the city and led by composer Jed Disler on a Yamaha grand piano. Congrats, guys! Guess who's back? A rejuvenated electric guitars has opened its doors with its classic logo intact and a state of new products. And that's not to mention a rapidly growing roster of users, artists, and friends. The company went to this year's summer NAMM show looking for dealers to join the team. Electric Guitar CEO said that the company's focus is exclusively on guitars, and its goal is for 100% of the company's sales to go through authorized dealers. The company is launching new electric guitar and bass guitar models. These next product launches have been heating up the summer. The next exit is Eminent Speaker and its new 1.4-inch exit compression driver. The PSD 3014 has been added to the line of HF products with a 100-watt continuous AES power rating. It features a 3-inch voice coil and a recommended minimum crossover frequency of 800 Hz. Featuring a family resemblance to the PSD 3006, this compression driver reliably plays low and loud. It's a large, robust, well-made device, and it proudly wears the label of being made in America. Adding to its accessories for small folk instruments, Onstage Cases has announced the GBU 4100 series of ukulele gig bags. The bags join the GCU 4000 series of hardshell cases as protection options for all popular uke sizes. The GBU 4100 series consists of 4 functional and durable gig bags sized for soprano, concert, tenor, and baritone ukes. A rugged black 600D nylon material makes for a water-resistant exterior, and it's easy to clean. Purple accents and curvy lines offer a stylish appearance. Get ready for an adventure. Westone has released the Adventure Series Alpha earphones. With PX3 water resistance, the Adventure Series earphones are protected against water and bad conditions for everyday use, rain or shine. Westone's Adventure Warning and Control System enables improved visibility in low light conditions with a reflective, replaceable cable. There's also the MFI system, made for iPhone, iPad, iPod, with 3-button volume control and inline microphone. The earphone is constructed from a magnesium unibody, delivering durability and performance. D'Addario recently made some significant management moves to strengthen the corporate structure. We have that story, plus Sennheiser submitted its balance sheet and the results look strong. That's all coming up next.
Hi, I'm Yul Jabara, CEO of Galaxy Audio. Our family business has grown into much more than hotspots. This year we celebrate our 35th anniversary. Check out our very popular lightweight headset mics, wireless microphones, and wireless personal monitors.
A new organizational structure at D'Addario has resulted in a management realignment. Now there are 2 distinct divisions within the company that will be led by 2 co-presidents, Rick Drum and John D'Addario III. Drum is now responsible for all of D'Addario's percussion brands, including Evans, ProMark, and Pure Sound, as well as its woodwind accessories line under the Rico brand name. Drum also manages all of D'Addario's international affiliates. John D'Addario III is now responsible for the global supply chain of the company's string manufacturing business, as well as U.S.-based distribution. Recently, Sennheiser Electronics submitted its balance sheet for the 2012 business year, reporting very strong results. The company increased its sales by 10% compared to the previous year, growing from 531.4 million euros to 584.4 million euros. The European, Middle Eastern, African sales region was again the strongest sales market for Sennheiser. Sales were 342.9 million euros, up from 324.8 million euros last year. The Asia-Pacific region recorded the largest percentage growth, with a sales increase of 30.1%, up to 95 million euros. Particular positive developments were achieved in China, India, and Japan. In the Americas sales region, Sennheiser achieved 10% sales growth. That's it for this episode of Vnewsletter, but don't you worry, I'll be back in just 2 weeks with a whole lot more. I'm Jill Nicolini, saying I'll see you soon, and of course, have a great rest of the summer.